been phenomenal, the amount they've done. So just so you guys know, as we're talking right now, I'm actually also recording a game. I'm trying out my last variation that I've done since I've made Mythic. And I have tried to add some mutate stuff in. I've tried to add the one guy, he's a 2/4 creature who lets you get cards. I haven't had much luck though, to be honest, guys. A lot of the things I've been trying to add have not worked out the way I'd hoped they would. And it is pretty funny because you're sitting there going, what's going on? Why isn't it working? You're asking yourself the question over and over, but it's nobody's fault, guys. It just is not working out. And I've tried a few variations going back. I tried to use the lands. When they hit, like when I could do it properly, it looked awesome. I'm looking for this little guy I had before. There he is. The Parcel Beast, because he lets you cycle for land. But when things did not hit, guys, oh, it was bad. It was so bad when it didn't hit. When it didn't hit right, you're just like, and it was horrible. What can I say? I got slaughtered when it didn't hit right. So, that said, it has been okay since then. I have tried a few combinations. I've been actually just trying to put 2 of things. Instead of putting 3, just try to put 2. Because I seem to have more luck with 2. So, but it has still not been perfect. I don't know how to describe it to you guys. It has not worked out the way I thought it would when I played some of the combinations I've tried. Which means I'm going to have to rework what... Sorry, I'm just going to bend this camera a bit. There you go. We're good. We're good. I am going to have to rework this a bit to see how this goes. Now, the funny thing is, now that I am playing a match down here and talking to you guys up here, if you go back and listen to my other video, you're going to hear the overlay commentary, which is, I guess, kind of funny. I don't know. And once in a while, you guys will have background noises here. It's here like the furnace or the washer and dryer. I'm sorry I don't have as quiet of an environment as I would like to have when I'm doing my stuff, but got a family around. I have to fit this all in. Okay, I was just having to wait for a match now. No matches came up. Okay, so the Kinnan, when I played him already in a speed deck that I built on Historic, using Agents of Treachery, using Kinnan, using the elves and stuff, it was pretty fast, I'll be honest. I was ramping things up pretty good, and I won 4 in a row before I just stopped to say, okay, I tried it out. I'd like to do a better variation on it. Now, I don't know if you guys have noticed this. When you go to Mythic in Arena, a lot of the decks you play against are going to be red decks or total control decks. I kind of fit in between that, where it looks like I'm not doing that much and people don't get too concerned, and all of a sudden Agent of Treachery comes out by like turn 5, right? Because I pump my mana out. But at the same time, I have lots of times where I don't get what I want. And when that happens, it sucks. It sucks bad. There's that yawn. You know that yawn was coming because it doesn't let you get the stuff you want. But I hope it does. Right? Like right now, I am digging massive amounts of land. This guy's got a red-white deck I can see, which means he's gonna have what do you call it? Shadow of the Sky, stuff like that. Now the problem is I couldn't get every card I wanted because I didn't have enough rares and stuff. But I have picked up most of the lands I needed to build my decks. So when I build these decks out as I do in Arena, for those who don't know, I build in Arena first. Whatever doesn't play well as well as I build in real life. Makes it pretty fun to do. I'm not doing anything there. This bad guy can come get me. Oh, sorry. It has been a very early day, and I'm hearing my wife, talk to my son upstairs, put it that way, about probably homework right now, and not doing everything he's supposed to do, but that's alright. I realize my hair looks kind of not quite as stylish as I'd like it to be. It's been okay. It's been okay. I hope you guys have been doing well, by the way. Now, I still think it's funny that they're putting our Corey out now on Arena, so you can play test it out. They're encouraging you to pre-order from your stores, which is nice. I'll be honest, it is nice. But it doesn't mean much, does it? Like, it doesn't mean much because you're not doing anything with it. If I pre-order from my store, which I did, but if you did or didn't, if I don't pre-order from my store, and I just buy the cards I want, and I already have my store, which means they shouldn't have put this out at the same time. A lot of people now will see what the best cards are and they'll just pick up the cards. They're not going to go for the lottery aspect, right? I, on the other hand, always support my local stores first. I still buy on eBay if I can't get cards I want, or if I think I'm being overbilled, but I still want the best deal. I'll be honest, I still want the best deal. Oh my god, this guy, I think this guy's got a double strike. He's got pounded, man. That'll teach me to pay attention. What are you guys doing out there, man? It's crazy. Alright. Well, no matter what now, I'm going to have to sit here and take it. You know? Because this guy's going to just nail me. Let's see what he's got. Come at me, bro. Because I wasn't paying attention, and he just nailed me with some double... Is this guy double strike? Is that what it is? Yeah, it's double strike. Brutal. I just wasn't prepared for it. So, we'll see if I can fix that this time. Now, he's got 3 attacking, he's got 3 men, which means this guy has Ember Cleave. Which means chances are I'm going to die. So let's see, Ember... Ah, you know what? Okay. Go here. Go here. I'm just doubling up on everything. We'll go here. And we'll go here. No. You go here. Is that good? Let's see what this guy does. I bet you he's got the Ember Cleave though. Because that's usually what these guys are going to have. Ember Cleave is such a common card in a red deck. So, never know. Oh, in this case, I guess he didn't have it. I'm surprised. I'll see if I get some land. I didn't. But I did get a Hydroid Krasis, and Hydroid Krasis is a great card. Now, back to our actual conversation here, guys. I want you to know, I am, like I said, I'm gonna support my store. I'm gonna play. I'm gonna have fun. But the idea that I think they should have waited. I get they were rushing to put this on Arena so people can play. I was surprised myself today, but there's no reason why we can't put it a little bit closer together. I don't know, because I'm gonna be playing a lot of the combos now just to try things out. So. Let's see what this guy's got. I'm blocking with everything as he's got me down to 5 life. I take no chances. These guys are brutal sometimes. Especially, like I said, you're very, very commonly seeing these red decks, and it is brutal sometimes, man. I get really fed up with seeing it because you only see these high levels, but it's fine. If that's how they want to play it, that's how they want to play it. Oh, the guy gave up, actually, guys. I'm surprised, but he gave up. So what can I say? That didn't work out very well for him, but it worked out fantastic for me. So yeah, that was just a showing of my deck. Now, what I usually like to do is I like to show people what's going on in the deck. So I'm going to put this up here on the edit things, just so you can take a look and see what I got. Come on now, hit the edit button. There is not a huge amount to this deck, to be honest, but it does have some pretty awesome stuff, as you can see. But a lot of the 4s are in there. I mean, you got to have the Overwhelming Apprentice. He's an amazing card. Look ahead. Cycle their cards. Fantastic. Especially if you set that up with Risen Reef. In case you guys didn't know that, what you would do is you will look with your guy first to see what's coming. Play the Risen Reef to get the land out for free. And then draw the next card with the next guy. Or the next elemental you're putting out. So it really can combo up nicely to clear your deck very fast to get where you need to be. Now I also like having Spiral Growth in here, but I'm trying putting in the Dryads of the Island Grove, and I'm trying and putting the Parcel Beast instead of the thing. So now I did have it before. I've tried with the multi-lands having the Golos Tireless Pilgrims in there. So I've tried to do that with the tri-lands, but everyone keeps killing my Goloses. They know what you're gonna do, and they will snap it and kill it as quick as humanly possible. I also had that blue card, the 6 casting one, that makes you return everything to your hand and then play it with card out. I have used that in the past too, and I got fairly good results, especially if they're using a banishing deck where they're just taking all your stuff off the field. Because after you unsummon everything, they've got, I just take all their land as soon as they unsummon my stuff, which is pretty cool. And then the card I put out is Thassa. Then you go take a land, and Thassa comes out. You cycle one more time at the end of the turn. You've taken 3 of their land. Because it says return non-land permanents, which is why that card is actually pretty good in combo with Agents of Treachery. So, too bad the Agents of Human, because there's other cards that say, you get, the Bonder guy, he says, that you can put a card in to play that's not a non-human. It'd still be pretty cool. And I fought a deck that held the Gilgamesh Godzilla card. sorry. And I slaughtered that deck. Like, it didn't hold up well. So anyway, for those of you who are just checking out my video below here on Arena, that's just how my deck plays. And I just wanted to show you, so I'm going to stop that recording here.